Let's take a look at news stories in the world of sports. Aron Akerejola does that very well. Hello, Aron. How are you?
Good morning. A very good morning to you, Rufai. Adesu, I can see we are tuning on the callers today.
Yes,
Doctor,
we are. Happy New Year, Aron.
And Happy New Year to everyone.
Good morning.
And let's get this started. It's New Year's Day, and the English Premier League will be roaring into the 2021 year with two massive blockbuster matches to go down. Let's start it off. Manchester United will be welcoming Aston Villa to Old Trafford, and they'll be hoping to get a better fortune, understanding that the last time Aston Villa visited Old Trafford, it was a scintillating win for the Villa people. As one man, we've been talking about how he has taken Manchester United, I beg your pardon, how he has taken his team, Aston Villa, to the next level. So you look at that and you say to yourself that, let's see what becomes of this particular fixture today. Jack Grealish has been doing so well, and he'll be hoping to turn heads today. Also, the picture there, El Ghazi has been firing on all cylinder. Manchester United will be where? We'll be talking about the table and where both teams stand, second and fifth at the moment. Okay, moving on to the next one. Tommy Doherty, former Manchester United manager who actually led them to the FA Cup in 1977, has actually passed away at the age of 92. So, unfortunately, Manchester United will be wearing a black armband today to celebrate an ex-coach of the team, and he was also the coach of Scotland. So, you look at that, he was a very accomplished manager who passed away yesterday. Moving away from that, also in the offing, Nigeria's Alexander Iwobi and the Everton gang at the Goodison Park will be welcoming West Ham United. This is a very tricky fixture, but an appeal for both Everton and West Ham United. As we can see, if we can move on to the next one, which actually shows the table there, it actually explains it. That's how tight the top 10 are. West Ham United are 10 with 23 points. You can actually see there, Liverpool are first coming into the season, first on the table with 33 points, 10 points separating Liverpool and West Ham United. And that means that the likes of Everton, who are fourth on the table, will be hoping to get closer to Liverpool. Teams like Manchester United also will want to make up grounds, although they have played a game less than Liverpool. We'll be hoping to do that today if they can actually win. And you can see the likes of Aston Villa themselves in unfamiliar territory. Last season, they were jostling and fighting relegation. And this season, they are in the upper echelons, literally, of in the English game. So you look at that, and we're expecting so much today. Moving away from that quickly, let's actually bring in this news since we're talking about Manchester United. Edinson Cavani, this has been coming for quite a while right now, has been banned for 3 games. He will be serving a suspension for 3 games for making what seemed to be an unsavory racial term to a friend. They say in South America, using such words are endearing statements, but in the UK, it is not permitted, and he's been fined £100,000 for his misgivings, or probably his lack of discretion, so to speak. And let's see what becomes of that one. He was actually He was the man of the match against Southampton, where he scored 2 goals and assisted another for Bruno Fernandes. And after the game, he tweeted something to a friend, and he said, and he used the words that the FA says it is completely inappropriate. So he'll be serving a 3-match suspension. That means he'll not be eligible to play today, and also he'll be paying the FA £100,000. Well, now, moving away from this, the NBA is still roaring on. Games were played early this morning, and games will still continue as they've actually begun since the 22nd of December. And if they can actually help us with some of the fixtures, the results rather that actually came in the NBA, we can actually see the Chicago Bulls doing so well with Derrick Rose. 133 to 130 was how we actually ended. Still moving on, we still expected some massive results in the NBA that actually saw the likes of the Magic being pipped by the 76ers, and the Phoenix 76ers are doing quite well this season. 116 to 92 was how we actually ended. Still moving on, the likes of the Cavs also were in action this morning as they lost to the Indiana Pacers 119 to 99, and quite a lot of excitement is still building up in the NBA season, trying to pack as many games as they can in the regular season to begin the postseason, which is always a beauty to behold. Moving away from that, before I come to you guys, I've tried to capture some of the best and the most intricate moments in Nigerian sports in the year that has just passed, the year 2020. And let's actually start it off from the very, very big one. No one saw this one coming. It was almost like a curveball, but it got everyone excited, and it got all basketball followers and those teams looking up to the D Tigers. If they can actually help us with that, as the D Tigers actually announced Mike Brown, that particular man in the picture there, as the coach of the D Tigers, and he was to lead Nigeria to the Olympics last year. The Olympics did not hold, and his contract was extended, and he will continue that, and he'll be hoping to take Nigeria to Tokyo 2021. And let's see if he will be able to make the difference. Former assistant coach of a great team I love so much, the Golden State Warriors, and they've been quite dominant in the NBA, although they've fallen on hard times. Let's see if he can turn it down. And also, this man, Israel Adesanya, keeps turning heads in the MMA, and he did that against Costa. Costa went into that bout speaking so much, expecting so much. That was him, Israel Adesanya, and his mother. The mother giving him a hug. He's been a revelation. Another moment that captured Nigerians' attention in 2021 was a game at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium where the Super Eagles led by 4 goals in the first half and ended up conniving to lose all 4 goals in the second half. And also we saw quite a number of Nigerians drafted both in the NBA and in the NFL. Record numbers, I must say. Nigerians are becoming more and more global. And before I actually end, okay, this is the match that actually got everyone excited for 45 minutes and got everyone disappointed for 45 minutes. So it was the best of both halves, I must say, for Nigeria and also for the Sierra Leoneans. So let's see how it actually goes. 2021, Nigeria will be hoping to qualify for the Nations Cup and also maybe begin to look like the team that they are meant to be. Over to you guys.
Aaron, there have been quite a number of prophetic declarations within the sports community in Nigeria. The vice president of the National Basketball Federation, for example, is saying that when Nigeria goes to the Tokyo Olympics with the Tigers and the Tigress, that he was sure that we'll bring 2 gold medals back home. Amaju Pinnick of the NFF, he has been on television and in the newspapers saying that the MPFL, that's the Professional Football League TV, would rake in about
18 billion
naira in 2021 alone. So I'm just trying to figure it out. What are your own prophetic declarations? That's one. Second, the other day you were praising Cavani. You said Cavani's arrival at Man U was responsible for Odion Igalo not having played more than 9 minutes this season alone. Now, Cavani is going to lose 3 matches in the FA, beginning from today with the match with Aston Villa. Now, do you think that's likely to affect the performance of Man U? Because you made it look like, yes, he's a veteran striker, but you made it look like, look, he's a man who creates magic on the field of play. And with Odion Igalo now out of the way, what should we expect?
All right, okay, let's start it off from the prophecies. Quickly, I'm hoping if Nigeria can win a gold, I will celebrate, and I'll probably do a backflip. I can't do a backflip, but I will do a backflip if Nigeria can do that, because I'm hoping that Mike Brown...
You want to do a backflip? I would like to see that.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because I'm hoping that Mike Brown can weave the Golden State Warriors magic on the Tigers, but looking at records upon records and how the Olympic has gone, there is only one team to beat in the Olympics, which is Team USA. They call them the Dream Team. They are the original Dream Team. If you can beat the Dream Team, then you can do it. Let's see what becomes of the MPFL. They've not been profitable for a while, and Amaju Pinnick is very optimistic, and let's hope his optimism is backed by facts. And if it's backed by facts, it will be good for the players, good for the league, and good for Nigerians. We want to begin to go back to stadiums and support some of these teams. Back in the day, we used to support several of them. We know them, like the team in Ibadan, or the team in Enugu State that used to that used to turn heads. That has all passed.
Rangers.
Yeah, yes, no, not. We're even talking Rangers, and then of course back in the day, Iwaya National, BCC Lions of Boko. We can talk about the
Udoji United, El Kanemi Warriors,
and even the one in Ibadan.
Shooting Stars.
Yeah, I was shooting. So okay.
Aaron, anyway, I am a very big fan of shooting.
He hasn't responded to the question about Cavani.
Yes. Now Cavani. We will not be missed in the next 2 or 3 games. I think United should be able to scale through with the likes of Marcus Rashford still full of faith, Anthony Martial full of faith. They should be able to get by, but at some point they will need his magic and need his experience, and that is why he was brought. They already had options, but they wanted more options further down the line. So Cavani will not be missed in the immediate, but in the long term, he would be needed, and by then he should be back and firing on all cylinders.
What did he say that has brought him this,
He said, gracias, Negrito.
Gracias, Negrito.
Gracias, Negrito. And when you say that in South America, it's an endearment. It's an endearment of a statement. But in England, it's a no-no.
Okay, and because the word Negro actually is Negrito. But Aaron, for some weird reason, when you said you wanted to do a backflip, all of a sudden my Siri started dialing my insurance broker. I'm sure you get the joke there when you said you wanted to do a backflip. But moving on from that, Aaron, when Mr. Majupinik says that we want to make 18 billion, I want to know the distribution channels of which is going to distribute the league. Is he going to put it on a satellite platform? How is he going to do it? Who is he going to sell the league to? The football in the league, the television, the coverage of the league that is going to give him 18 billion. When we talk, let's also add policy to it. I want to know that.
No, but I must say this. In all fairness, a lot of Amadou Pinnick has always received criticism, but the most profitable time in the history of Nigerian football has been under Amadou Pinnick. So maybe he knows something that we don't know.
Definitely,
let's give him the benefit of doubt.
He's boasting that there are subscribers already in Europe who are, likely to bring in a lot of money.
Let's hope so.
All right. Thank you so much, Aaron.
All right.
Really
Always a pleasure.
You.
Happy New Year.
My insurance people will call you anyway on the Blackfield, but it's fine.